What is up, guys? I forgot to record yesterday, so today is actually Tuesday, day 2 of week 3 of dedicated studying for step 1. And time is flying by, man. Anyway, yeah, I was on campus yesterday just studying for, I got a lot done yesterday, surprisingly. So what I'm actually doing now is I'm doing straight up just 2 blocks of Euro right away, back to back, 40 questions, take 5-minute break, then I'll block 40 questions, and then I review them. So that takes about 4 hours. And I find that if I, instead of trying to break it up with doing Anki in between, I actually get more done that way. And because it's hard to get back into like doing question, like your mole of doing questions. So when I'm on a roll doing 40 questions, I just straight up doing another 40. I find it actually works better, and I just review them all afterwards, and I can remember like my thought process a little bit better by doing that. Eating my cereal, just a snack right now. So today I just finished my 2 block. I woke up a little bit late today. Woke up like 10 o'clock because I stayed up late last night watching Netflix. So bad idea. But yeah, but I got a lot done yesterday, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna reward myself. So I just gotta be a little more diligent today. I actually did 2.5 blocks of Euro yesterday, so I actually think my stamina and just endurance of doing questions is actually increasing, which is good. So I'm gonna try to add in like 20 question block after my 2 block every day this week. Also, because like my Anki cards hasn't been too bad because I'm not doing as many new cards anymore. So, also less stressful for that. But yeah, day number 2, week 3, the grind continue. Euro percentage hasn't really increased that much, but I'm not worried about that. Yeah, so I checked it with you guys at the end of the day, and we'll go from there. What's up, guys? Checking in. Today is day 3, it's Wednesday of week 3 of dedicated step 1 studying. Got a lot done today. Went on campus. I got a solid 2 blocks of Euro done. Finished all my Anki cards. Gonna try 7 p.m. right now. Gonna try to do another half block of Euro when I come back. Right now I'm going to the gym. It's some chest day. No, it's upper body day, but I'm benching 3 times a week. Gonna get that big chest, you know. So today I'm actually but today was a good day for studying. Very productive, I feel like. I feel like when I'm on campus I get a lot of stuff done, so that's good. Today I'm gonna just share about my workout. I'm actually gonna try to do, so you guys know I'm trying to like get a bigger bench press, and I'm trying to like, you know, max out get my max as 2 plates because I'm super weak. I'm trying to get to 2 plates, and I feel like I'm pretty close. I think the program is working really well. So I think I'm gonna do 5 instead of 3 today, and for 205 pounds. That's gonna be more than normal, so I'm gonna try and see how it goes. Alright guys, check in later. What's up, guys? Just checking in real quick before I turn in for the night. I actually just found this, for you guys know physio, they actually make a lot of good physiology videos, but they also have some bugs that Sketchy doesn't have, and it's on first aid and Euro that we should know, and one of them is let me show you guys. 1, 2, 3. So it's Morexella cataralis. You can just go to their YouTube channel, and they have all these microbiology playlists. And one of them they have is Morexella cataralis right here, and so this is what's missing, and it's straight up just like a sketchy video. And actually someone on Reddit actually made Anki cards for it, so it's perfect. So I just found this. I'm gonna do it real quick. It's only like 10 cards, So that's really nice because this keep popping up. I don't really know what it is. I don't think it's not too much information, so that's good. But more Excel cat rallies. Okay. Also, I found these 2 new resources. I'm probably not gonna put a lot, bank on it, but it seems pretty cool. One of them is called let me show you guys. So one of them is called Crush Step 1, the ultimate Yosemite Step 1 review. So from what I just been kind of gleaming through it, but it looks like it's supposed to be like first aid, with all this information, but it actually like kind of explained to you. It has a little bit more explanation than first aid, because you guys know first aid is kind of like just like a review kind of thing. And they have nice tables and stuff, but I actually used this a little bit already, and I found out if I was something I want to know a little bit more in depth about, I would go to this and just read up more about it, because it has more information and explains a little better than first aid. Sometimes first aid doesn't have information, and I can just kind of search through this book, and it seems pretty good so far. It gives you like high yield information, so I'm gonna continue trying to use this. Another one I just found is the author of first aid actually wrote cases, and I never knew about this. No one ever talks about this. So essentially, it's just so he gives you like a case, and then he goes through the most likely diagnosis, and then tell you what's wrong with it, explain the process. So it's kind of like doing questions, except I feel like this is not as active. So maybe it's good for just kind of like passively reading through and seeing different presentations of certain cases. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 10:30 now. Wake up early tomorrow. Not that early. Tomorrow I'm staying at home, so I don't have to wake up too early. I'm gonna wake up around 7 or something, continue studying. I'm getting into the groove of things. Getting my 2 blocks of Euro in, 2.5 blocks of Euro, finish my Anki cards, so it's not as bad anymore. I study for like 8 hours a day, and it doesn't feel like draining, so that's good. That's why I need it. I need the endurance to go up. So I think what I'm also gonna start trying to do is, on the day where I do my practice exams, I gotta do the 4 blocks of NBMEs, or 5 blocks, and then gotta do another 2 blocks of 40 questions from like Euro or NBOSS or something, just to imitate the real life test, because it actually go for they have 7 blocks in their actual step 1. So I'm gonna try to do that starting this week and see how that goes. I'll let you guys know. Have a good night. Day 4 of week 3 of dedicated. It's finally over. Today just did the usual. I stay at home today, so it's a little more chill day. Woke up a little later. Woke up around 8:30, and just did 2 blocks of Euro. Review it. Took about 4.5 hours for that. Then I went to ship off my laptop so they can fix it to Dell for FedEx, and then we grabbed some grocery from Aldi's. So that's gonna be it for next week. So that means Sunday we don't have to go grocery shopping, so that's nice. So more time on Sunday. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Did my 2 blocks of Euro. Finished about 600 Anki cards today. Tomorrow I'm gonna go on campus again, and so usually now my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is gonna be my really productive days where I would study for 8+ hours. And then Tuesday and Thursday is like, since I'm staying at home, it's a little more chill. Wake up a little bit later, and don't work as hard on those days, and kind of slack off a little bit. But tomorrow and then Saturday we're gonna do a 3rd practice exam. Hopefully that's gonna go well. Good night, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it's evening, day 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today is Friday, so day 5 of step 1 studying. 9:30 right now, waiting for the bus to take us home. But finished my workout. Did 2 blocks of Euro today. Got 100 Anki cards to finish at home. I don't know why, but I didn't get as much done today as I thought. I only studied for about
6.5, 7 hours. I was trying to do like 8.5 today, so I'll do a little bit more at home, but tomorrow's will be the practice test, my third practice test at VME. I'm not sure which number I'm gonna do yet by tomorrow, but hopefully it go well and just see an increase in score, hopefully. I feel like the Euro 1 practice exam over predicted a little bit, so we'll see about tomorrow how compared to my first NBME from first week 1. I'm so tired right now though, so good night guys, and I'll let you guys know how tomorrow goes. Good evening guys, it is Saturday, day 6 of week 3, and it's been a long day. I did my second NBME today. Let's see how long. I studied for 9 hours today. So I literally didn't do my Anki cards yet. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because there's no way I can do them today. 4 blocks. I reviewed 2 blocks already. I'm gonna call it a night. It's 8 p.m. right now, but I could try to do one more block. I'm gonna eat dinner and I see how I feel today. But I think I'm gonna call it a night and just go to bed early tonight and just relax the rest of the night because I am fried. My brain is done. But there's improvement on the compared to the first NVMe, so I'm happy with that. I definitely think that the U World Practice Test 1 over predicts by a lot. Like I think so. I'm not sure though. I need to finish reviewing the last 2 blocks and compare my raw score and see if it's different or not. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm supposed to be my day off, so I'm gonna have 400 Anki cards from today that I didn't do, so I'm gonna add tomorrow. So it's about 600 cards to do, and just 2 blocks of review. So it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, but these practice exams definitely take quite a lot out of you. I think I'm planning to start adding in maybe 1 or 2 blocks after the practice exam starting next week, just to get myself ready to sit for a 7-hour exam for a real day. Because I don't know a lot of you guys run. I used to run cross country, and the trick to running a lot of miles is you don't run the same miles every day. You switch it up, right? So let's say you want to do 40 miles per week. You actually don't do, let's say 40 miles per week. You don't do like 3 miles every day, or you don't do 5 miles every day. You do one day you do 2 miles. That's your easy day. Another day you do 6, and then 3 and 4. You alternate in between, and you have the long day where you do 8 miles sometime, and you have your short day where you do 1 miles. That's how you build it up. You don't do 8 miles every single day, and then you eventually build up to like 60, 70 miles per week, but you still alternate, and that's how you build your endurance. And I'm gonna try to do that starting next week, but especially with the practice exam though. I'm gonna have to add in those. If I can sit for maybe if I can do 8 or 9 blocks in a day, then when test day comes, it'll be easy to do 7 blocks. Like when you run a marathon, you run 30 miles. You gotta practice running 30 miles, even really slowly, and then when you run the 24 miles, it's gonna feel easy for you. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know if I can do it. It's 9 blocks a day. It's gonna be killer. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Check in with you guys tomorrow. So I'm gonna go eat dinner. Peace. What's up guys, checking in with you guys before I end the vlog. It's Sunday. I'm just going over my practice. I have 2 blocks of practice exam questions that I go through today, and I'm almost done. Did all my Anki cards today too. But I'm just kind of, reflection thoughts 3 weeks down, and my score went up a little bit. There's linear progress. We'll see how it goes, but I'm kind of freaking out right now, man. It's only, let's see. We have, let me show you guys my wallpaper here. Got Shia LaBeouf on there. Just do it. We only have 37 days left until stuff, and I'm kind of freaking out, honestly. I have about 1,500 U World question left to do. and I feel like I haven't been doing as many questions as I should be. I only been doing like 2 blocks a day, sometime 2.5. But I've been watching these YouTube videos and all these guys talking about how they get. I'm not saying I want 260. It'd be nice if we get 260, but as of this point, I feel like it's way out of my reach. But if you guys get a chance to watch it, you should watch these guys. They did pretty good. This guy got 260 plus in his step 1, and obviously there's not a lot of these videos on YouTube because it's freaking in the 100th percentile, right? These two guys got freaking two. This guy got 270 something score. That's 100th percentile, and I feel like for those people, they just natural genius and just really good test taking rate, because I swear to God, their advice and their method just to do a crap load of practice questions, and maybe that's why they're so good at taking exams and stuff. And I know I suck at it. I'm really bad at taking standardized exams and just narrowing down, like picking the answer choices. That's why I need to work on. I think they're so good at it because they do so many questions. But the guy with the 100 percentile, he went through like 4 different Q banks. For his second year of my school, he'd been doing like questions, and another caveat is that he got 100 percentile on his MCAT too, so that's freaking crazy. Okay, and the other guy who got 262, he also does a crap load. He did like 10,000 plus questions, he said, but I noticed that I feel like their practice exam when their baseline is super high, like this, like one of the guys getting like 80% first pass for his Euro. The other guys is like the 270 guys. He's getting like his first practice exam. He scored 250, and 250. That's freaking. He first practice exam. He's like literally that's just starting dedicated, and he's already got a really good foundation. He's already like, and like that's not for me. I definitely didn't start out with freaking 250 in my first practice exam. So I don't know if I can even get. I don't know how high I can bring it up by the end of the 38 days left. But yeah, it's freaking me out, and I'm gonna try to do more practice questions. So starting next week, I'm gonna have to hammer in three blocks of Euro a day. No more slacking off. I do notice that I'm taking a longer time than I need to reviewing all the questions and stuff for Euro. So I'm gonna just straight up spend less time making Anki cards and only put down the necessary information that I feel like I need, and just try to go through the reviews really fast and just finish the 2 hours for 1 block of Euro. I can hit that. Okay, no more slacking off. And I'll be making less cards too. I've been making a lot of cards. I think I can cut it down, making less Anki cards for my wrongs, and I go through my NBME questions review a little faster too. If I get something right and I didn't mark it, I won't spend time looking it up. I'm only gonna look up the ones that I get wrong for NBME exams. But yeah, man, 38 days left, and it's I want to get the high score. I don't know if I can get a 260 though. These guys are freaking beasts, man. They started out like this guy went through his second pass of Euro, and he's scoring 95% on every single one. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But I feel like the common denominator all these really high scorers have is, and I'm not talking about 250s and stuff, like there's a bunch of videos about 250s and stuff, but like I'm looking at all these 260 plus people, and the common denominator is they doing a crap load of practice questions, and literally that's all they do. They just do a bunch of practice questions. So I need to really get it down. I have 1,500 Euro questions left, so hopefully, if I do 3 blocks a day, I finish it in 12 days. 12 days. 2 weeks. Gotta get it, guys. Gotta get it. Stay with me.